Hi everyone, I will be making a pineapple and ham bread pudding. So what all goes into the ham and pineapple bread pudding? Non-stick cooking spray, 6 eggs, 2½ cups of milk, 1/2 teaspoon pumpkin pie spice, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 16-ounce loaf sliced whole wheat bread with the crust trimmed and cut into cubes, about 9 cups, 1 20-ounce canned pineapple tidbits in juice, 2 tablespoons butter melted, 1 cup shredded sharp cheese, 4 ounces, 1 cup diced cooked ham, 5 ounces. Now you're going to want to have your bread cubes dried out. You can either, on the day that you make this, put your bread cubes on a baking sheet and put them in a 300-degree oven for 8 to 10 minutes and then let it cool. Or you can go ahead and just let it dry overnight. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up the bread tonight, let it dry overnight, and then I will make this tomorrow. Alright, so I figured I better show you what I'm doing with the bread slices. I just take a couple of slices and then trim off the breadcrumbs. And I'm just going to save the breadcrumbs for the birds. Or, you can use it for any other recipes that you can find. This bread is really, really fresh. And it's really awkward to cut around the camera. Okay, and then just cut them into cubes. And then just put them on a sheet and let them dry. And then tomorrow I can go ahead and show you how to make the ham and pineapple bread pudding. And I'll continue doing this. Alright, so I have them all cut up. It's best if you can get them laid out in a single layer, but my pan is not big enough. So I think by the time that I get ready to make this dish, they'll be pretty much all dried out anyway. So I used up the whole 16-ounce loaf of bread, minus the crusts and the 2 heels, because that's mostly crust anyway. So we'll go ahead and let them dry out, and then I will see you tomorrow when I make the dish. So last night I went ahead and took 16 ounces of whole wheat bread and cut them up into cubes and let them dry out. So they are dried out, so let's begin. Take a 9x13 pan and spray it with non-stick cooking spray. Preheat your oven to 350. You want to take a large bowl, take your 6 eggs and put them in the bowl. Two and a half cups of milk, whisk that together. Go ahead and put in your 2 tablespoons of melted butter. 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and stir that until it's combined. Go ahead and add your bread cubes. And mix that until they are all soaked in the egg mixture. Stir in the 20 ounces of pineapple tidbits. Make sure it's drained. And the 5 ounces of the diced cooked ham. And the 1 cup of sharp cheddar cheese. And mix until everything's thoroughly combined. Now, I don't know if this is going to be kind of like a breakfasty thing, whether it's going to be like a pizza thing, whether it's going to be a dessert thing. I'm thinking it's going to be more like a ham and pineapple pizza thing. We'll find out when we eat it because I've never had this before. Go ahead and take your mix and dump it into your prepared pan. And spread it all out. Now the bread will probably puff up a little bit when it cooks. At least that's what it's supposed to do. Alright, so the 25 minutes is up, so the first half of the cooking is done. You want to go ahead and remove the foil. And put it back into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes until it's all poofed up and it is set. Alright, so it's fresh out of the oven. I cooked it for another 25 minutes and now we have to let it rest for 10 minutes and some of the poofiness will go down during that cooling time. As soon as it cools for 10 minutes, I'll go ahead and get my husband to give it a taste test. Alright, so since I don't know exactly what kind of a dish this is, whether it's a dessert or breakfast or like a pizza, I really wasn't quite sure what to fix with it. So here is the ham and pineapple bread pudding. And we do like this salad, so here is the tangerine crunch salad.
Okay, what is this?
Ham and pineapple bread pudding.
Taste some like pumpkin
Pie spice.
Oh, pumpkin pie spice. Okay.
So what would you classify it as?
Good.
Dessert? Breakfast?
Oh gosh, I don't know. It's not super sweet, but so I don't think I would classify it as a breakfast, but it's pretty tasty. Seems like it's pretty substantial. You could eat it. Excuse me. You could eat this possibly as a breakfast meal. Does it have any egg in it?
It does have eggs.
Okay, so I don't think I would call this a dessert because it's the real sweet factor is not there, but this could be possibly considered as a breakfast meal. I wouldn't necessarily restrict it to a breakfast meal, though. I like it.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.